Okay, so here are the flashlights or lights or headlights that I would recommend to anyone who has emergency services or anyone that's trying to do something, take a call on the side of the road. Here's what I recommend. There's a whole bunch of different options, so hold with me. This is the first one. It doesn't have a company, it doesn't have a model. I bought it on AliExpress. It costs like $3, $4 a piece. If you buy a lot, for sure, that cheap. The battery type is built in, so yeah. And the charger is a Type-C charger. You can just recharge it. It works really well. It has a magnet. It has like a clip over here. It has a magnet right there. It has a tripod stand. And if you press the button, it just turns on. It's really bright. And then you press it again, it turns a little bit lower, and then again it blinks, and that's it. It's off. So it has 4 like buttons, and it's really, really cheap, really nice. It has a clip, and the thing I like most about it is that if you have a vest, you can just put it right on your vest. So let me show you how that works. Basically, you have a vest. It just hangs right off of your vest. I think that's really neat. It just hangs like this. Oh, I put it the wrong way. Hold on. So if you're wearing your vest, you could just literally just turn it on. It's basically like a headlight, but it's not on your head. So that's really nice. Okay, this is the next one I'd recommend. Basically, this could clip on to your vest. And I know I like the idea of the vest just being there so you can just turn it on whenever you want. So if we have some kind of strap situation over here, we can just clip this on right to the strap and it'll be really good. Now let me show you this light. This is $14. Basically, it has on one side, it has a flashlight. It's a good flashlight. It's a really good flashlight. And on the other side, if you double click, it turns into a diffused light. So it's really good. It doesn't have a magnet, which is annoying. I wish it had a magnet. It has a clip but no magnet. And then if you click it again, it turns into a red light. And there are different options for this red light. If you hold down, you see like, you could turn, oops, if you click once, you could just turn it into a red light, or you could have a blinking red light. So that's really nice. And there's also different functions. Like you could make it brighter and less bright for the other lights too. So here are the steps for the light. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, this light's really cheap, really good. It has a built-in battery, so you could just charge it Type-C, no problem. But it's built in, so like you can't like change out the battery. Now this light over here is a great light, but I don't think I recommend it, just because it's not fancy enough for me. But it's a good light. I like it. Now I think this might be the most practical option, is that it's an angled light and has a magnet over here. You could just plug it in like that. It has a battery that you could switch out, so you could buy a few of these batteries and just switch them out, which is really nice. And it's called the Sofirn HS10. It really is a headlight, and I bought it directly from Sofirn. It costs like $18, and it just has a magnet. It has a nice light over here. When right now it's not on, but when it's on, it has a green light that's shining over here. Let me show you. See the green light shining over here, and when you turn it on, it's pretty bright. And there's different modes. You could like step it down, so that's pretty cool. And also it has a strobe mode. I know the light's not so good for this. It also has a clip and a headlamp piece. So honestly, this is the best one that I recommend for $18. Definitely a steal. Let's talk about the next one. This is very expensive. It's like $45. It's really powerful. So if you decide you want to get really powerful ones, then you get this one. But I wouldn't recommend it. This one is a little more complicated to use, but it's a good light. I wouldn't recommend that one either. But this one, it comes in this length actually. I just put on a shorter tube, but you can put in a shorter tube for all of them. And it's just a really good all-around light. It has a very simple user interface, and it's just a really good flashlight. It has a power bank. It's a USB-C power bank. You could change out the battery. It has an internal battery that you could change out. You could charge it from the USB-C. From here, you could recharge the battery, and it's all around good. This is $25 per piece. This is very similar, Type-C charging port. It's a great light. This is always on, so that's really nice also, that light. And it just has a clip, it has a magnet. This also has a clip and a magnet. You know, they're all good. I wouldn't recommend this one. This one's just a tiny flashlight. It's a really great flashlight, actually. It has a blue light that's always on. You get a red one also, and it basically is just a really good flashlight. The battery you have to take out, and you have to charge it separately. Otherwise, I'd recommend this one. But like, you have to find a charger like this to charge it, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. This is a very nice keychain flashlight. I don't think you get this for guys, but if you just want to have a really strong flashlight that takes a AAA battery, it's really good. You can also get rechargeable AAA, but again, you need a charger for it. So I think that's all for the flashlights that I have. My highest recommendation is the headlight and this light. And if you also don't want to spend so much money, I would definitely recommend getting the light that I showed you before, which is this one right here, for $3. But otherwise, these two are really good options. They're expensive, $15, $20. I don't know if that's considered expensive, but definitely a recommendation. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching.